ceremony, the top brass of the Congress party has turned down the invitation to Lord Ram's Pran Pratishtha ceremony. Senior Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary calling it a BJP-RSS event.
What dirty politics they are doing is that the same, that issuing invitation to the opposition to put them into embarrassment situation, that if they turn up, it's a their win-win situation. If they don't turn up, then they are anti-Hindu.
The left, which is an ally of the Cong in the Indie bloc, echoed Cong's BJP-RSS event jibe.
This is being organized as a political event by BJP, RSS combined. That is why the left parties have made it clear. The government, the state in a country like India should remain neutral to all faiths.
The BJP took this opportunity to call out the Indie bloc appeasement politics.
One policy of Congress is now taken an acceleration. See, because all other people are rejecting them like anything. You might have seen recently a Muslim woman. She from Mumbai. She started walking to go to Ayodhya temple.
कांग्रेस ने जो अपना इंडी अलायंस बनाया है, उसके घटक दलों के चलते, प्रेशर के चलते और तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति के लिए कुछ एक विशेष वर्ग की वोट जो लेते हैं, उसको लेकर उन्होंने ये विरोध जताया.
Not only the BJP, the Congress is also receiving flack from Hindu Mahasabha. As the Congress is finding it difficult to put out an unified stand with its Indie partners, looking from a political prism, Cong skipping the consecration ceremony will have repercussion. Is it also a political suicide? Only time will tell. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
And on the burning question, I'm joined by BJP spokesperson Sharath Trivedi. Professor Sangeet Ragi, political analyst, joins us on burning question. Ashutosh Mishra, political analyst, joins us. And also national spokesperson of the RJD, Professor Naval Kishore Yadav. Thank you so much for joining me on the burning question. Let me start with Ashutosh Mishra first. Ashutosh, after mulling over it for over a month, the Congress has finally decided that it will not go for the inauguration ceremony. Brilliant strategy for getting your numbers, I think lowering your numbers from 44 to even further.
I think Sucharit.
I can't hear Ashutosh.
Yeah, now I can hear you.
I think it's this.
Now I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead. I think it's a brilliant strategy, Ashutosh. I'm not even contesting it. It's a brilliant strategy for getting the numbers lower down.
I think you have just exposed BJP's plan. They are trying to build it as a narrative for their 2024 campaign, where the Ram Mandir will infuse some pran into their election campaign and save the pratishtha of Narendra Modi. The Shankaracharya of Puri is also not attending the 22nd January event. He says it's a political event. There is nothing religious about it, and that is exactly the truth. You know, even Advani ji and Murli Manohar Joshi were earlier advised not to come because of their age. Narendra Modi is telling Ram Bhakts not to come on January 22nd because they can always come another day. The point here is the mandir is not complete yet. Why rush into opening a mandir which is not ready? And if it's not a political event, then why?
I think you're getting it wrong. Ashutosh, I don't know how many times you've been to Ayodhya. I have been there. And I think when so many people are going to be there for this special day for 22nd January, I think so many people want to go there on 22nd January and they've been waiting. I think a lot of my viewers who are watching this would have wanted to get an invitation. They don't have it. And the ones who are getting it don't want to go for it. and the Congress party after a month now decides that they don't want to go for it. What were they waiting for? Why couldn't they just tell the people there and then that they're not going to go for it? Because they mulled over it and they decided that they're not going to get any political benefit out of it. So everything comes down to political benefit. But I think it may just turn out to be a political suicide is what I'm saying. If I could go to Sharad Trivedi. Sharad, how do you see this? Congress not going there but taking over a month to decide that they're not there.
I think they took the right decision. They should have taken the decision long time back, because they should not have come to attend the consecration ceremony of a meat-eating god who doesn't exist, of a religion which is leprosy, which need to be eradicated when they're already facing a political oblivion in the coming elections. So they have to be more bothered about the election rather than the consecration ceremony of Lord Ram. He doesn't exist for them. They've already given an affidavit in the Supreme Court. Ram doesn't exist. So how can Ram Mandir have any connotation for the opposition and Congress especially? To have given a thought of what their uncle, German uncle had said, that religion is the opium of the people, they should not have taken opium and they decided. But Congress was, till the last minute, they were weighing the consequences, whether they should go and lose the election, or they should not go and lose the election. So they are damned if they come, they damned they don't. They took the right decision. I think that's perfect as far as the country is concerned, as far as the opposition is concerned.
I think when you spoke of the left parties, Professor Ragi, is the Congress following their left allies in the Indie bloc, where they're only called Sita Ram? They neither follow Sita nor Ram. They're also following their footsteps.
Suchar, I think that the Congress party has reinforced its position against Hindu sentiment. Only for rightly argued by Rahul Gandhi, or Indian National Congress, pro-Muslim sentiment. It doesn't have any sentiments for the Hindu sentiment at all. This is a move of national pride that, which was discovered 500 years back, is being rejuvenated. The installation of Lord Ram statue is there. The Samaroh is a point of pride for all the Hindus, and it is not like other mandir or any other temple, but it is a national monument. It is a new pilgrimage for all the nationalists of this country. Ram Mandir movement not only just for constructing a temple at the birthplace of Lord Ram, it was also against the whole structure of Nehruvian paradigm. So the collapse of a Nehruvian paradigm at the same time, and Nehruvian paradigm communist ideology. The Congress party has lost its track, and basically it is working under the influence of the left parties, and more importantly under the Islamists. Congress is trying hard to win back the Muslim support in the country in order to, increase its election tally in coming Lok Sabha elections. I think that all opposition parties are fighting for the Muslim vote. I think that the Hindus will teach them coming parliamentary elections. It is not, just to say that.
Professor Ragi, I very clearly believe that if you are a believer, you would not take time in deciding that you would be there for the Pran Pratishtha program. I don't think you would even take a minute to decide. But if you're mulling over the options, when you're thinking that whether it will give you any political benefit, it is not going to give you any benefit whatsoever, then you would rather not go to an event. Is that what is happening, Professor Naval Kishore? Is that what is happening? It's only a political gain that is being seen, and we don't have it, so we're not going.
So, Charita, it is very clear from the way in which it has been organized and conducted that BJP would like to take the political benefit wholeheartedly. And they have been saying so, that it is some kind of political amrit for them. After failing to meet the promises they have made in the past 9.5 years. In the last 6 months, they want to make it an event so that they can really face the people and say that we are Hindu and this and that. So that is one thing. Number two, that we don't need any middleman between us and God. If we want to meet, if we want to pray,
Should I not
if we
take
want,
pride in the fact that I am a Hindu? Professor Naval Kishore, is there anything wrong? Is there anything wrong in that? Is there anything wrong in taking pride in your religion? I don't see anything wrong in that. Why should I not feel proud that a grand Ram temple is being built?
Sucharita ji, let the building get completed. Why are you in so hurry to feel over happy, which is not required? It is only because election is going to take place after 2 months. Is that the reason? Let it get completed. Even a Sankracharya.
Professor, I am happy. I am happy and I'm not apologetic about it, Professor. I am not apologetic about it. I am very happy that a temple is being built in Ayodhya and that Ram Lala is going to be there in that temple. There will be a ceremony there.
Why do you want to sound like a BJP? I'm not telling you. I am telling that why BJP is so over happy and over enthusiastic to celebrate which is not complete. They can wait for 1 year. Let the mandir get completed and then go for that. Why in an incomplete mandir, a temple, which against which there are voices from the Sankracharya that in incomplete mandir there cannot be pran pratishtha. Why are they violating the religious practices if at all that is there? Number one, that is what I am trying to make a point.
No, is that the
Number
reason
two,
for you
that
not
I
going
told
there?
you.
Is that the reason you are not going there? Your party is not going there. Is that the reason? Because that reason came up only a few days earlier. Is that the reason you're not going there? It's clearly not so, Professor.
Your voice is getting cut. Can you repeat it once?
I'm saying, is that the reason the RJD is not going to the Pran Pratishtha? Or there is a change of heart?
No, RJD, the one thing, there is no middleman between RJD and Ram, number one. We were not also invited as far as I know. I do not know if we have different information, I do not know. But our party has not been invited, number two. Number one, I told you that we don't need, there is no middleman between Ram and RJD. So we don't need to get invitation from these kind of people who are non-believers, to be exact. They only want to take benefit. They started when Mandal was implemented. They came with Ramrath Yatra to mobilize people on the basis of religion. And when caste census has been done in Bihar, they want to divert the issue from the real issue on which they have failed miserably for past 9.5 years. Therefore, they want to polarize people on the basis of religion.
I think the best judge is the Janta. Professor Naval Kishore, I think the best judge is the Janta. When you say that this is a political event and BJP says this is our Astha, this is our faith, I think the best judge is the Janta, and the Janta's judgment is going to be out very soon. 2024 is not far away. But Sharad Trivedi, let me just ask Sharad. Sharad, is this a BJP political event? Because the Indie bloc has decided that they are going to be coming together and calling this a BJP event.
This is a world event. It has nothing to do with BJP. It's a world event. Bhagwan Ram, Lord Ram belongs to the whole world. He is not a patent of RSS or BJP. Even we are not even inviting. It is the Ram Janambhoomi Trust which is inviting. If they don't want to come, that's fine. Actually, the problem is not with the Ram Mandir. The problem is with the secular votes. They are fighting for votes between Osama bin Laden ji and Atiq Ahmed ji. One party has to prove that we are more secular because we shot the Karseviks. The other party has to say that we stopped the Rath Yatra. The third party will say that, look here, you vote for us because we fight an affidavit that Ram does not exist. So it is a fight for secular votes. It has nothing to do with Ram Mandir. Had the election not been there, if they not been a political party, they would have come to the consecration ceremony of Ram Mandir. Here, even Iqbal, Iqbal Ansari, who is one of the litigants in the case, he himself said that I'm proud to be invited and I'm going to go to attend it. Thousands of Muslims have given lakhs of rupees for the consecration ceremony and for the temple. Their problem is they are not going to fight elections. These secular parties have to go to the people and fight elections. So what are they going to tell the secular people? This is the Congress party of which the Mr. Ghulam Nabi Azad said that in the first 40 years of the existence, Congress did not have, they had three secular people as the president. For last 70 years, they did not have a single secular person as the president. This is just hogwash. They are just playing with the sentiments of people. They are fooling people and now they are going to be fooled themselves. They are facing political oblivion. Only the epitaph has to be written at the end of the opposition.
Now there are new excuses coming up for not going. So let me ask Ashutosh. Ashutosh, the Congress party is not going because the temple is not complete, or they're not going because they've realized they're not getting any political gain out of it?
So Charita, I'm not surprised that you are every time bringing up the question
Because
of it
there is no
being a
matter of
political
faith. That
event.
is very
That's
clear.
what I said. You have
There's no
exposed BJP
faith.
by saying it is a political event. So in a political event, you are insulting the Shankaracharya of Puri, who is not going there. If every Hindu was going, then Shankaracharya who has refused, you are insulting him also. And as the BJP spokesperson says, he is trying to communalize the event. You constantly use the word secular, 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 as if being secular was something wrong and being communal is something good. And that is what exposes BJP's game plan. BJP's game plan is plain and simple to divide and rule. And how do you divide? Because you can't go and every time say Modi ki guarantee, Modi ki guarantee, Modi ki guarantee doesn't work every time. They have lost 2 elections.
So what are you doing doing to defeat that agenda? What is the Congress party doing to defeat that agenda? You've obviously failed for all these years.
That's what exactly this. And the BJP spokesperson keeps talking about Ram. Does he know that his own party in the Lok Sabha, what did they say about Ram Setu? They said they cannot prove that Ram Setu, this of Ram Setu. And that is the affidavit he keeps talking about. The affidavit was withdrawn by the UPA government, and now the BJP Modi government has said exactly the same thing in Lok Sabha.
Now, what does that mean, withdrawn by the UPA government? Now, what do you mean by saying that it was withdrawn by the UPA government? You very clearly said that there was no existence of Ram. There was no existence of Ram. Professor Ragi, what do they mean by withdrawing? They very clearly said that there is no existence of Ram. It doesn't matter if it was in the Ram Setu case. You are talking about Prabhu Sri Ram and he never existed for you.
Working for BJP and with their ideological twin working against the government.
Yes, Professor Ragi. Professor Ragi.
Sucharita, the Congress party actually and in essence is being led by Italian Christian Congress. And doesn't carry any sentiment for Hindu
just
at
against
all.
Muslims, he is now even against Christians. Is that what is happening in Manipur? That's why there is violence in Manipur. Because now not just Muslims, they want to target Christians also.
Sonia Gandhi doesn't stand for the Hindu sentiment
And
in this country.
if he understood a bit of Sanatan Dharma, the Bahu has the religion of her husband.
Middleman. There is a middleman when it comes to Muslim. When it comes to having the Muslim votes, then there is a middleman. But they don't want Hindus at all. The caste identity is more than the religious identity. The caste identity to them is more than the religious identity. Because that
Ram
is
Mandir,
good
you
for
are
their
again by what he is saying is again exposing what
everybody
the opposition
everybody
is
knows
saying. That
that
BJP is
why the
playing
Congress
with communal card. Ram Mandir on January 22nd is not being opened
I
because
think
of religious
it's
beliefs.
very clear.
Just to further their communal agenda.
From saying that Prabhu Sri Ram never existed to now not going for the inauguration ceremony, Congress is saying Ram Ram to Ram. And it may just result in the voters saying Ram Ram to Congress. It seems like a political suicide to me, because the Congress, and I think the verdict is going to be out very soon, because 2024 is near, and the people's verdict is the biggest verdict, and it's going to be out soon. Thank you so much to all of you for joining us on The Burning Question.
– 15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
इस पल को मुमकिन करने के लिए आदित्य ने पहले से ही शुरुआत कर दी थी।
ये पल सच हुआ, ये पल आंखें कभी नम कर जाता, ये पल।
और म्यूचुअल फंड से शुरुआत करना जिम्मेदारी की निशानी है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
होता है हर एक किस्सा। इको रिट्रीट ओडिशा।
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
आपने सोमानी का नया रोल देखा? वही स्टाइल और रेंज सोमानी बाथवेयर में भी। सोमानी बाथवेयर।
Just another tycoon. Hustling way too early in the morning. Passing on this happy tune. Helping babies feel at ease. Aw, all kinds of babies. No drive is just another drive when you're in a tycoon.
Volkswagen.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, महिलाओं के लिए धुआं मुक्त रसोई। प्रधानमंत्री उज्ज्वला योजना के तहत 10 करोड़ गैस कनेक्शन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
बादलों पे चल के हवाओं से मिलके मैं बनाऊंगा, हौसलों को कस के तूफानों से लड़के मैं बनाऊंगा, रोशनी के टुकड़ों से अंधेरे को हरा के मैं बनाऊंगा, उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत,
बनाऊंगी मैं तो बनेगा भारत।
The vertical velocity is now being constantly reduced.
India is on the moon.
बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो।
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत। AMNS India, smarter steels, brighter futures.
केंट से पानी होता है 100% प्योर।
केंट आरओ प्योरिटी दिखाता भी है।
केंट देता है सबसे शुद्ध पानी।
Eat it on time and please ride the bike slowly.
Okay.
And this is for your safety.
अरे, I almost forgot.
LIC.
This is for our safety. दिल की सुनो।
LIC चलो।
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
12 बजने वाली है, क्रिसमस साथ मनाएं। हम जिससे प्यार करते हैं वो मर जाए या हमारे लिए उसका प्यार मर जाए, मरते तो हम ही है ना।
boycotts.tv।
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ। डूबेगा नहीं, जलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ। सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
– 15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
इस दुनिया में बस हम दो हैं, दुनिया जिनकी दीवानी है। आ रहे हैं हम दोनों।
उड़े देश का आम आदमी। यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के इस विजन ने रीजनल एंड इंटरनेशनल एयर कनेक्टिविटी को दिए हैं नए आयाम। नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश बनकर उभरा है सर्वाधिक इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट वाला राज्य। भगवान बुद्ध की तपोभूमि कुशीनगर में इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट शुरू होने के 25 महीने में ही मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि अयोध्या में प्रारंभ हुआ है। महर्षि वाल्मीकि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा अयोध्या धाम का संचालन।
जब नियत नेक हो तो इसी तरह से काम होता है, इसी तरह के नतीजे मिलते हैं। ये अयोध्या नगरी भी तो इसकी साक्षी है।
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के नेतृत्व में देश के एविएशन मैप के शीर्ष पर है उत्तर प्रदेश। एयरपोर्ट से ऊंची उड़ान, कनेक्टिविटी को नई पहचान।
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
Hey, कुछ खबर है? तुम्हारी गाड़ी कहाँ है? कहाँ रिपेयर हो रही है?
गैराज में।
Good night.
विंडशील्ड फिक्स हो गई। फाइनल चेकअप डन। कार इज हियर।
इतनी जल्दी? सुमन चाचा पेमेंट।
बेटा कैशलेस है। तीर कहाँ लगेगा?
दिल पे।
कार इंश्योरेंस हो लेना तो एको चेक कर लेना।
आपने सोमानी का नया रोल देखा? वही स्टाइल और रेंज सोमानी बाथवेयर में भी। सोमानी बाथवेयर
3 से 4 व्हीलर में अपग्रेड तो करना है, पर इसमें से क्या खास बात है?
इसमें एक खासियत हो तो बताएं। टाटा इस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX में है दमदार इंजन जो दे बढ़िया पिकअप, बड़ी और स्ट्रॉन्ग लोड बॉडी और मेंटेनेंस एकदम कम। तो अब सोचो, समझो और टाटा इस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX लो।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, हर गरीब का मुफ्त इलाज। 55 करोड़ लोगों को दी हर साल 5 लाख रुपए तक के मुफ्त इलाज की निश्चिंतता। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
Trending burning question, powered by Reva University, Century Laminates, AMNS, Acco Insurance and Hyundai Samad.
Good evening and welcome back, friends, to this trending burning question. And viewers, amid an ongoing 18-month-long battle for Bala Saheb's legacy, Maharashtra Speaker Rahul Narvekar has settled it, from his end at least, as he ruled in favor of the Eknath Shinde faction, clearly saying that the real Shiv Sena is with Eknath Shinde, not with Uddhav Balasaheb Thackeray. Though, of course, he did not suspend MLAs of any side of the Shinde faction or the Uddhav Thackeray faction. but he has come to certain conclusions which could mean a big jolt to Uddhav going ahead in his politics. The speaker, in fact, proclaimed as the real Shiv Sena, the one which is with Eknath Shinde. While the Shinde faction is celebrating the verdict, calling it a landmark decision, the Uddhav faction is all set to challenge the verdict in the Supreme Court. In fact, it's already crying foul, Uddhav suggesting that it's a murder of democracy. And I am going to have a conversation on this. I hope we get Shiv Sena represented on the panel. I'm told Vikram Singh, leader of the Shiv Sena Uddhav faction, is going to join us in a bit. We already have Vishwas Pathak, spokesperson of the BJP, and Ashutosh Mishra, political analyst, leans towards the Congress party, already there on screen with us. So I would want to begin with you, Mr. Vishwas Pathak. And how do you see Uddhav Thackeray saying that this seems like a murder of democracy? Because according to Uddhav Thackeray, if they are not the real Shiv Sena, then why not disqualify them? Why keep their MLAs?
See, it's very simple. Uddhav Thackeray and entire party, they are crying foul from yesterday only. They knew that they are going to lose this battle. And it was expected the reaction after today's pronouncement of judgment. I think today's judgment pronounced by Speaker Mr. Rahul Narvekar is very balanced, unbiased, and giving justice to all. I will tell you how. See, he has not disqualified either of the groups. On the plea that whenever any whip is issued, it has to be mentioned in the whip that if any member do not attend for whatever reasons, then he may lose his candidature. He will stand disqualified. So on that plea, he has not disqualified any of the group members, number one. Secondly, as far as ownership of the Shiv Sena is concerned, it was well established fact through EC also that original Shiv Sena remained with Eknath Shinde. There are three tests to be applied while deciding party goes with whom. Number one, what are the aims and objectives of the party? Number two, who is the leader of the party? And third, numerical game. I think in all these things, having applied all these tests, under the limited information available and the cases put forth before the speaker, it has come out with this judgment. And now this Shiv Sena, which was also decided by Election Commission going for Mr. Eknath Shinde, remains with Eknath Shinde.
I think there is another test. Okay, I'm told Mr. Vikram Singh, who represents the Uddhav faction of the Shiv Sena, has joined us. So let me just go to him and understand why the Uddhav faction is calling it murder of democracy. Mr. Vikram Singh, please tell us. Of course, you have the right to go to the Supreme Court, and that's the best legal remedy available. But then between the Election Commission order, between the Supreme Court verdict and the Speaker's order today, I think there is a continuum which really gives majority of Shiv Sena to the Shinde faction. How do you really oppose all these institutions, the Election Commission, the Speaker's office, and the Supreme Court? I think there seems to be some network issue till the time we get it right. Let me take this to Ashutosh. Ashutosh, you got my question, right? Essentially, while there is this thought that Uddhav Thackeray, being the son of Bala Saheb Thackeray, in a traditional sense, should be the original legatee of Bala Saheb's legacy. But if you look at the sentiment among the cadres, among the MLAs, legislators, MLCs, the majority seems to be standing with Eknath Shinde. And that's the test, perhaps, on which the Speaker has based or premised his order or verdict today. Ashutosh, should there be a problem accepting that the majority of the sentiment within the Shiv Sena is with Eknath Shinde, not with Uddhav Thackeray?
Abhishek, the problem here is that when this was first filed, when this first issue was first raised against Shinde, he had just only 14 MLAs with him when he broke first. And thereafter, with the use of muscle power and money power, he has been able to break Shiv Sena further. That is the first problem. And this sort of makes mockery of the anti-defection law, because we have been seeing this happening again and again all over India, where BJP uses its money power and muscle power to break parties. This this is an insult to the anti-defection law, and whether who is the real should carries the legacy forward will be decided by the people when they vote, and it will be very evident first in the Lok Sabha election, and then thereafter when there are assembly elections. Eknath Shinde has just been saved by Navarkar, which is not surprising, because what he has said is that you cannot use the 2018 constitution, you have to use the 1999 constitution. Fact is that Shinde quit in 2022.
But that's
so
what
why
the
not
election commission has also done.
It was just an excuse to save Shinde. And BJP at this juncture cannot afford not to have a comment in Maharashtra just before the Lok Sabha elections. So this ruling is not surprising. How the Supreme Court pronounces a verdict on it remains to be seen. Because there is another interesting thing coming up on 31st, I think, January, when the Ajit Pawar faction, Narvekar has to give his opinion on Ajit Pawar faction. We have to see what is the role what is the stand he takes then. You have to realize that people vote for a party based on its election symbol. It's what the, let's say, BJP or
let's take your view on the BJP behind the machinations that led to the fracture in Shiv Sena, led by Uddhav Thackeray. Mr. Vishwas Pathak, do you agree to this Congress view as represented by Ashutosh that in his independent capacity, that the BJP was behind the split? It used its money power and muscle power to make that split happen, and in a way it's a mockery of the anti-defection law that the BJP has sort of now started doing it in many places. That's what he says.
See, Balasaheb Thackeray's Shiv Sena and Bharatiya Janata Party was in Maharashtra for last 25 years together. They had no problem whatsoever. In 2019 also we fought together. We got majority, we got mandated by public. Then what happened? Same Uddhav Thackeray, because of his own will, he has created this situation and betrayed us as a Bharatiya Janata Party. And thereafter this everything happened. Now what right Uddhav Thackeray has got, talking about democracy, murder of democracy within his party, he is the responsible person. Has he run his party democratically? That is the whole reason why Mr. Eknath Shinde and 40 MLAs thought that our Hindutva, and we are binding to the Hindutva as taught by Balasaheb Thackeray. And against that, he has joined hands with Congress. And now he is towing the line of Congress. Now again, I am telling you this, Uddhav Thackeray, like Congress, he is going to blame Supreme Court judgment also. They do not believe in Supreme Court, Election Commission, any democratic setup. This is how their upbringing, and therefore they have got no right to talk anything and put blame on BJP.
But what Ashutosh is suggesting is that what BJP does, of course, it happens before the Supreme Court comes in picture, much before the Election Commission comes in picture, and the Speaker has to decide. You know, the game is set even before these institutions can come in and do something about it. And we have seen, like in the case of Karnataka, so in the case of Maharashtra, the Speaker can sit over it for a year or more, and then the whole thing really peters off, and then by that time you have a government, you have the MLAs as ministers who have crossed over. So obviously there is, what he's suggesting is that there is this attraction for the power and perks that go with being in government, and so that acts as a glue after the defection. That's what he's suggesting.
See, post 2019 elections mandate, and after this Uddhav Thackeray betrayed us, we accepted our position as opposition party and we started working. We were not at all coming into power when this Eknath Shinde was making all these efforts. Sharad Pawar and Congress was telling Uddhav Thackeray that your house is not in order, try to control them. That time he did not listen to them. He was running his party in his own will, sweet will, and that's the reason these 40 MLAs who wanted this relationship or to accept and practice the mandate given by Maharashtra in 2019 election, they joined hands with BJP. What is wrong in that? They did exactly what people mandated in 2019.
Okay, let me take this to Ashutosh Mishra. Ashutosh Mishra, the BJP counter is, you are saying that the BJP is misusing anti-defection law with mass defections, but the counter is that the mandate was, it was a joint mandate for Shiv Sena BJP, which Uddhav Thackeray flouted by defecting lock, stock, barrel and going with the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi with the Congress and Sharad Pawar. So obviously, those people who have been wedded to the ideology of a strong, stringent Hindutva within the Shiv Sena family, they felt cheated more than the electorate, and then they decided that, okay, fine, let's defect back to the BJP Hindutva camp. So it was a cheating of mandate by Uddhav Thackeray which started this crisis.
No, it's actually this holier than thou attitude of BJP which is laughable. The BJP spokesperson is forgetting about the short stand that Devendra Fadnavis had with Ajit Pawar. He's saying they were not interested in power. They first tried to grab power. How is he forgetting that? And when Ajit Pawar went back to NCP, that's what Fadnavis was left with egg on his face and now has to sit as the deputy CM to Eknath Shinde. So they were always after power. And accusing Uddhav Thackeray of going back on something, then we should remember what Uddhav Thackeray said. Uddhav Thackeray said that he had been promised that he will be made the chief minister. So you cannot take, their word to be true, because why would Uddhav Thackeray lie? It was Uddhav Thackeray who claims he was betrayed. So that is very clear. I mean, there is something which in the end, the voters will have to decide whether Uddhav was let down by, he said he had a meeting with Amit Shah.
I am running out of time, but thankfully we have connection. We have connection with Vikram Singh of the Uddhav Sena. So let's just go and give the last word to him. Mr. Vikram Singh, if you are getting me now, my audio, my question to you is, what's the point of crying foul now when between the Election Commission, the Supreme Court... अच्छा, हिंदी में मेरा सवाल ये है कि ये तो एक foregone conclusion था कि जो verdict आया है वो आएगा, क्योंकि इलेक्शन कमीशन भी बोल चुका है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट भी बोल चुका है. उद्धव जी ने अपनी ईगो के लिए क्या अपना इतना बड़ा नुकसान कर लिया कि उनका राजनीतिक भविष्य खतरे में है?
नहीं, देखिए सर, ये तो एक राजनीतिक फैसला है. आप देखिए किस प्रकार जिन लोगों के ऊपर केसेस लगा रहे थे, कैसे उनके पीछे उनकी करप्शन के आरोप लगे थे, और उन लोगों को ईडी का डर दिखा करके और उनको अपने फेवर में करके अपने साथ मिला करके और उनको पास साफ कर दिया. तो इसमें उद्धव जी की ईगो कहाँ हुई? ये तो तानाशाही हुई भाजपा की, क्योंकि ये लोग जो इनके साथ आ जाता है पास साफ हो जाता है, नहीं तो ऊपर तमाम तरह के एलिगेशन लगे होते हैं. तो इसकी जांच करेगा. इसके बाद तो कोई भ्रष्टाचार है नहीं. आज अगर देखा भाजपा से भ्रष्टाचार कंपनी पार्टी कोई है नहीं, क्योंकि कितने भ्रष्टाचारी थे सारे इनके पास आ गए. इन्होंने सबकी पीछे ईडी लगाई तो सारे इनके पास आ गए. तो इस चीज के लिए नहीं रहा है. आप तो बताते हो उसी चीज को सकती है, लेकिन कोई भी इस चीज बात नहीं लगा रहा है कि भाई ये जैसे प्रधानमंत्री जी ने किस तरीके से मंच से ये कहा था कि 4 करोड़ का घोटाला अजित पवार और गारंटी की बात है ना, बताइए अब है और कहा करप्शन का कौन गारंटी थी? ये सारा देश तो समझ रहा है, और ये सारी चीज जो देश तानाशाही की तरफ बढ़ रहा है, तो इसको पूरा देश समझ देश जवाब देगा. तो उद्धव जी विक्रम जी, उद्धव जी एक हिंदुत्ववादी नेता है, विक्रम जी हिंदुत्ववादी पार्टी है, उनका हिंदुत्व है, खोखले नहीं है भाजपा, राम मंदिर की बात नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो वो इस तरीके से जैसे इनके लड़के की शादी किस प्रकार से भगवान के ऊपर भी अपना किस प्रकार से कब्जा कर रखे हैं, तो इस चीजों को इनको शर्म, तो भगवान को भी नहीं छोड़ा इन्होंने, भगवान और किसी को
विक्रम जी, उद्धव ठाकरे भी जब मुख्यमंत्री बने थे तो बहुत गाजे बाजे के साथ अयोध्या गए थे, अब नहीं जा रहे, वो दूसरी बात है. बट आई थिंक दिस इज वन मोर राउंड इन द ऑनगोइंग बैटल बिटवीन द शिंदे and the Uddhav Thackeray faction, which has gone to the Shinde camp. Obviously, who's the ultimate legatee of Bala Saheb Thackeray's legacy would be decided at the next hustings, which happens to be the general elections. Until then, obviously, Uddhav Thackeray would continue with his legal battle going to the Supreme Court, as he has already announced. On that note, thank you so much, friends, for joining us. I have run out of time. Thank you so much, Vishwas Pathak, Vikram Singh, and Ashutosh Mishra for joining us. A short break, and on the other side, Arnab Goswami is back with the debate.
Trending burning question, powered by Reva University, Century Laminates, AMNS, Acco Insurance, and Hyundai Samad.
Powered by Reva University, a social impact multidisciplinary university. Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar. ArcelorMittal Nippon Steel, India बनाऊंगा मैं, बनेगा भारत.
हेलो बेटा.
मिस्टर विकास के साथ कौन है?
बस बेटा थोड़ी देर और. वो मिस्टर विकास की फाइल आप पॉलिसी बाजार. मैम, आपका हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस क्लेम अप्रूव हो गया है, अब आप सर को घर ले जा सकती हैं.
क्लेम के टाइम पे हमेशा आपकी हेल्प को तैयार. पॉलिसी बाजार, 1 करोड़ का हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस सिर्फ 390 रुपए महीने से शुरू.
$15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
उड़े देश का आम आदमी, यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के इस विजन ने रीजनल एंड इंटरनेशनल एयर कनेक्टिविटी को दिए हैं नए आयाम. नए भारत का नया उत्तर प्रदेश बनकर उभरा है सर्वाधिक इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट वाला राज्य. भगवान बुद्ध की तपोभूमि कुशीनगर में इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट शुरू होने के 25 महीने में ही मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम प्रभु श्री राम की जन्मभूमि अयोध्या में प्रारंभ हुआ है. महर्षि वाल्मीकि अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डा अयोध्या धाम का संचालन.
जब नियत नेक हो तो इसी तरह से काम होता है, इसी तरह के नतीजे मिलते हैं. ये अयोध्या नगरी भी तो इसकी साक्षी है.
माननीय मुख्यमंत्री योगी आदित्यनाथ के नेतृत्व में देश के एविएशन मैप के शीर्ष पर है उत्तर प्रदेश. एयरपोर्ट से ऊंची उड़ान, कनेक्टिविटी को नई पहचान.
अरे कार इंश्योरेंस रिन्यू कराना.
अरे हाँ, मिश्रा जी को फोन करो.
आजकल कोई ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट टीवी लेता है क्या?
नहीं.
मनी ऑर्डर भेजता है क्या?
नहीं.
साइबर कैफे जाता है क्या?
अरे ये सब तो पुरानी आदतें हैं.
और एको चेक किए बिना कार इंश्योरेंस रिन्यू कराना?
नहीं आदत डाल लो.
कार इंश्योरेंस हो लेना तो एको चेक कर लेना.
Tata.tv.
केंट से पानी होता है 100% प्योर.
केंट आरओ प्योरिटी दिखाता भी है.
केंट देता है सबसे शुद्ध पानी.
बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत. बादलों पे चल के हवाओं से मिलके मैं बनाऊंगा. उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा. बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत. बनाऊंगी मैं तो बनेगा.
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत. AMNS इंडिया, स्मार्टर स्टील्स, ब्राइटर फ्यूचर्स.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, भारत होगा गरीबी मुक्त. 5 सालों में 13 करोड़ 50 लाख लोगों को गरीबी से बाहर निकाला. हमारा संकल्प, विकसित भारत.
Dadu,
Yes?
what does premium mean?
Beta, premium you can say is like petrol. The car will keep going till the time it has petrol. Once petrol is over, the car stops.
But Dad, this time even if the petrol is over, our car won't stop.
How come?
With LIC's Jeevan Labh, even after the premium payment tenure is over, the policy's benefits continue.
That means our journey of happiness will continue non-stop.
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल,
इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े। इस दुनिया में बस हम दो हैं, दुनिया जिनकी दीवानी है। आ रहे हैं हम दोनों।
12 बजने वाली है, क्रिसमस साथ मनाएं। हम जिससे प्यार करते हैं वो मर जाए, हमारे लिए उसका प्यार मर जाए। मरते तो हम ही है ना।
Hindu pride restored and loud in its celebration. Sonia and company back with boycott call. But why is the opposition making a fuss? Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
बादलों पे चल के हवाओं से मिलके मैं बनाऊंगा, हौसलों को कस के तूफानों से लड़के मैं बनाऊंगा, रोशनी के टुकड़ों से अंधेरे को हरा के मैं बनाऊंगा, उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगी मैं तो बनेगा भारत।
The vertical velocity is now being constantly reduced.
India is on the moon.
बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो।
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत। AMNS इंडिया, स्मार्टर स्टील्स, ब्राइटर फ्यूचर्स।
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, सस्ती दवाई, अच्छी दवाई, कम से कम 75% डिस्काउंट। अब तक जरूरतमंदों के 23,000 करोड़ रुपए बचे। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
Pooja, you left the job and still so cool?
Bro, new challenges bring new opportunities.
Oh, really?
Seriously, Rahul, my entire house, now it's an online retail store. Look.
Wow. But money?
Few years back, I'd invested my Diwali bonus.
And now you have LIC's ULIP plan Nivesh Plus. Invest once, get the benefit of both life insurance and maximized returns based on market trends.
One sec, Rahul.
Madam, you are double cool.
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल,
इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works. Just another tycoon. Hustling way too early in the morning. Passing on this happy tune. Helping babies feel at ease. Aw, all kinds of babies. No drive is just another drive when you're in a tycoon. Volkswagen. 12 बजने वाली है, क्रिसमस साथ मनाएं। हम जिससे प्यार करते हैं वो मर जाए, हमारे लिए उसका प्यार मर जाए। मरते तो हम ही है ना।
15,000 placements in 2022-23. At Amity, we are committed to nurturing passionate, hardworking and proactive professionals.
गाड़ी लेने से पहले टाटा एस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX का दिल यानी इसका इंजन देखा। ये इतना बढ़िया है कि 18 किलोमीटर प्रति लीटर तक का माइलेज तो हंसते हंसते दे जाएगा। अब तेल के दाम तो बराबर ही हैं, पर इस गाड़ी की कीमत है कम, इसलिए अब हर ट्रिप में खर्चा है कम और मुनाफा ज्यादा। तो अब सोचो समझो और टाटा एस गोल्ड पेट्रोल CX लो।
बादलों पे चल के हवाओं से मिलके मैं बनाऊंगा, हौसलों को कस के तूफानों से लड़के मैं बनाऊंगा, रोशनी के टुकड़ों से अंधेरे को हरा के मैं बनाऊंगा, उम्मीदों के पंख कंधों पे लगा के मैं बनाऊंगा, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगी मैं तो बनेगा भारत।
The vertical velocity is now being constantly reduced.
India is on the moon.
बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो बनेगा भारत, बनाऊंगा मैं तो।
स्किल, स्टील और दिल से बन रहा है भारत। AMNS India, smarter steels, brighter futures.
I want to soar above the skies and fulfill my responsibilities. With LIC. Paid your LIC premium? On time. दिल की सुनो, LIC चुनो।
LIC हर पल आपके साथ।
I don't claim to be a journalist. I used to write gossip, maybe 12, 13 years ago. But now if you read the blog, we don't do any gossip at all. You know what my rule is? It's very unconventional for what you would call a Bollywood blog. Nobody who writes for me, and myself included, the rule is you can't write anything you can't say to somebody's face.
Catch Techno Phantom V Flip 5G presents Women Pioneers of India this weekend only on Republic TV.
मोदी सरकार की गारंटी, कोई नहीं रहेगा भूखा। हर महीने 80 करोड़ लोगों को मिल रहा है मुफ्त राशन। हमारा संकल्प विकसित भारत।
Whenever I had ice cream or cold water, I would experience a sharp shooting sensation. So I just kept ignoring it. Even my hot chai was giving me the same amount of discomfort. My dentist recommended Sensodyne. So now I can be completely carefree and sip my hot cup of tea. It really works.
भाई इतनी बड़ी टाइल,
इतनी बड़ी बड़ी हिट्स आप लोगों ने मुझे दी हैं। टाइल्स तो बड़े होने चाहिए। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, टाइलों का सबसे बड़ा भाई। सुमानी मैक्स टाइल्स, जमीन से जुड़े।
इस दुनिया में बस हम दो हैं, दुनिया जिनकी दीवानी है। आ रहे हैं हम दोनों।
Hindu pride restored and loud in its celebration. Sonia and company back with boycott call. But why is the opposition making a fuss? Debating tonight at 9 p.m. Complete loss of face for Uddhav Thackeray. Maharashtra speaker settles the real Sena debate. Back-to-back jolts, will Uddhav concede defeat? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. We are not merely presenting a news app. We at Republic TV are ushering in a new era of digital news consumption. The Republic World mobile app has the essence of power of breaking news and the heartbeat of our impactful shows seamlessly integrated into a singular dynamic platform for you. Join us, viewers, in an experience that goes beyond conventional news reporting. Don't merely witness the news, become a part of it. Download the Republic World app, now available on both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
With Arnab Goswami at 9, presented by Amity University, powered by RP Goenka, Century Club Prime, Policy Bazaar.
Good evening and welcome. Like I suspected, exactly as I suspected, exactly as you suspected, ladies and gentlemen, and we all had our suspicions, Sonia Gandhi has decided to boycott Ayodhya. Remember, viewers, 2024 elections are coming. Decide who you want to vote for. But remember every day that the Congress party has boycotted Ayodhya. Sonia Gandhi has also told all her top Congress leaders to boycott Ayodhya. So Mallikarjun Kharge is boycotting Ayodhya. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary is boycotting Ayodhya. There's a mass boycott by the Congress. Unbelievable. Of the inauguration of the Bhavya Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Sonia Gandhi says it is because the inauguration is organized by the Sangh Parivar. Who did she expect? Who did she expect the inauguration to be organized by? Kapil Sibal. The reality is, she's boycotting the inauguration of the Ram Mandir because for her, it is a personal defeat. The fact that the Ram Mandir is being built and inaugurated, has been built and is being inaugurated, is a personal defeat for Sonia Gandhi and Tonia de Maino. Because for years, Sonia Gandhi fought hard to make sure that the Ram Mandir is never built. She led a government which said that Muslims, not Hindus, Muslims have the first right to the resources of India. Which means everyone else is a second-class citizen. She led a government which said in the Supreme Court that Lord Ram has never existed. That Lord Ram is the figment of imagination of the Hindus of India. This is the kind of government she led. She was so against the Ram Mandir always. I don't know why. Why, Sonia Gandhi? Why? She was always so against the Ram Mandir that her government fielded lawyers like Kapil Sibal to block the announcement of the Supreme Court in the Ayodhya case. Thankfully, Kapil Sibal, as usual, lost. But she also led a government through her political party which wanted the Hindus of India to be apologetic about being Hindus. And I'm happy the BJP has started a Mandir Wahi Ban Gaya hashtag. Because it is a straightforward reply to Sonia Gandhi and the Congress party's taunt always taunting Hindus, saying mandir wahi banayenge, tareekh nahi batayenge. Now the tareekh is there, 22nd of January. Sonia Gandhi ji mandir bhi ban gayi. Tareekh 22 tareekh hai. And the whole world is noticing that you are so angry you boycotted the event. Now I would also like to know whether Sonia Gandhi and Antonia the Minor will also simultaneously declare that when the masjid is inaugurated in Ayodhya, when the mosque is inaugurated in Ayodhya, on the land allotted by the Supreme Court, and if she is invited, let her declare tomorrow she will also boycott the inauguration of the mosque. They so easily put out statements to taunt and attack the Hindus. You know, viewers, Sonia Gandhi put out a statement today, I will not attend, Mallikarjun Kharge will not attend, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary will not attend the inauguration of the Ram Mandir. Why? Why are you doing this, Sonia Gandhi? Do you think it will get you Muslim votes? Is that the reason? Is the reason for this boycott? Is the whole idea behind this boycott to appease the Muslim vote bank? What is the reason behind this vicious decision? Is the reason behind this vicious decision to boycott the Bhavya Ram Mandir part of the Congress party's long-standing tradition of appeasement politics? Ladies and gentlemen, debate number 1, Sonia and company have decided to boycott Ayodhya. Shameful situation, ladies and gentlemen. We can't believe it actually, and I believe that this is going to lead to a boycott of the Congress party by the Hindus in this country, because there's nothing but an open insult to the Hindus of this country. And we've had enough of that. Debate number 2 tonight. Maharashtra Assembly Speaker declares Shinde Sena is the real Sena. Once again, out in the cold, Uddhav Thackeray. And I'm joined in the last part of the debate this evening by the super talented Pankaj Tripathi on playing Atal Bihari Vajpayee. That's last section, and here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight. "12 days ahead of the Ram Mandir inauguration, the boycott brigade is back at it. Sonia Gandhi says she will boycott. She will boycott, she says. The Congress party will boycott the Ayodhya inauguration."
इंडिया अलायंस के नेताओं द्वारा